Riverhawks, I'm Cameron, here to host today's Friday show. To get right into it, let's start with our newest This Week in History.
Hello everyone, it's Emma and welcome to This Week in History. On May 20th, 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis received a patent for a new type of pants, the legendary blue jeans. Also on this day in history, in 1927, Charles Lindbergh took off across the Atlantic in the Spirit of St. Louis plane. Stay tuned for the second part of his journey. On May 21st, 1881, the American Red Cross was founded by Civil War nurse and first aid revolutionary Clara Barton. On May 21st, 1927, Charles Lindbergh completed his first solo non-stop transatlantic flight when he landed in Paris. That's it for now. I'm Emma, and I'll see you next week in history.
Next up, we have our newest character dare.
Hey Rio, Character Dare here. This week, we dare you to thank a family member or parent and tell them how much they mean to you during this quarantine. It is important to be recognized, and family is crucial in these hard times. That's it for this week. Be kind, Rio.
Are you still up to date with your latest trends and bestsellers? If not, here's Ann and Bella to tell you more about them.
Hey radical Riverhawks out there, I'm Ann from RioTV.
And I'm Bella, and I'm also in RioTV.
Today we'll be telling you some of the spicy hot trends and bestsellers that peaked during quarantine. Let's start off with our bestsellers.
By the way, these are real products, so feel free to check them out if you are interested.
Starting off at number 7. Homemade gifts are becoming more and more popular than ever these days, but some people just like to buy them instead. For example, the Popcorn Factory tins with pop socially distant hug hearts seem to be topping the list. I mean, who wouldn't want a snack that looked as cute as that?
Number 6. Newborns are every parent's top priority all day, every day. Besides baby wipes and diapers, it looks like infrared digital thermometers have become useful to a certain degree. I mean, it could really help having something like that in the house.
Number 5. Sitting at home with nothing to do gets tiresome quickly, and quarantine reminds us of that. However, this can be a chance to get closer to your family too. Popular games like Jenga, Monopoly, Sorry, and Uno seem to be selling a lot more than usual. This is the best time to buy family games, and several buyers know that too.
Number 4. Now that we don't leave the house as often as we'd like, we really start to notice the condition of our houses. Your eyes probably noticed all the flaws that were brushed off before. What does this lead to? New furniture and remodeling. One item most people seem to be buying are laptop desks. You can make any surface work, but we just end up getting a new one anyway.
Number 3. Have you noticed that ebooks are getting really popular these days? I'm not in the position to recommend any of the best-selling books because I don't know anything about them, but I can say one thing. I didn't expect that cookbooks would be topping the list. For all you amateur chefs out there, this might give you some ideas to not only spice up your food, but your style too.
Number 2. Just because we aren't seeing each other doesn't mean that people are just neglecting their skin. It seems that many beauty products like hair dye, face masks, and sunscreens still seem to be sold every day. But we'll get back to that in a bit.
Number 1. There's been a huge literal game changer that's quickly spread around the world. If you haven't heard about it yet, you've probably been living under a rock on a deserted island. If nothing has crossed your mind yet, don't worry, I'm just talking about the latest and greatest, one and only, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing, like I mentioned earlier, is a game that is changing people's lives every minute. People of all age groups and interests seem to love this game for its calming nature and stress-free living, except for your huge debts, of course, from Tom Nook. But because of this game, for those who don't really own a Nintendo Switch, I'm warning you right now that they're really hard to find in stores. And if you do happen to find one, it's probably worth double or triple its original price. In the end though, I would say that this game is totally worth the wait and the money too.
Before we move on, just know that these bestsellers can be found by just a simple Google search. Anyways, moving on from our bestsellers, let's talk about some of the latest trends of quarantine.
Number 7. I think it's fair to say that we truly see the value of food in our lives now, so it's only natural to cover the most popular foods and drinks right now. I've discovered that not only are people growing their own fruits and vegetables in their own backyards, banana bread, pancake cereal, and Dalgona coffee has truly captured people's appetites. These choices sure sound flaw-tastic, don't you think?
With so much time on our hands, people are turning to simple DIY projects and gifts online to pass the time. There are so many projects out there, it's hard to know which ones to feature, so we're going to leave it up to your imagination to think of the best ones.
Number 5. It's always important to wash your hands frequently, and you should have a good habit to do so if you haven't already. It's become a trend that people are singing songs while washing their hands to help them remember how long it takes, or to simply lighten up the mood. Either way, it's great because you can use any part of your favorite songs, and once it's stuck in your head, you'll always do it right every time.
Number 4. Whatever the occasion might be, people don't hesitate to buy souvenirs to mark the moment, and you can't blame them. During this historical moment in time, you bet there's merch for it.
My personal favorites are the definition of quarantine, Tiger King, TikTok, toilet paper, attempted homeschooling, Lysol, one push-up, memes, social distancing, and 2020, and Zoom teacher, Zoom student, or Zoom university, #quarantine life. Number 3. People have been starting to buy fresh pairs of sweats, but little did you know there's also another trend circling around it too. Recently, celebrities are shown wearing more tie-dyed clothing than usual, and it seems like people are tie-dyeing their own clothing to follow along. I guess it feels nice to see more blended colors other than just black for a change.
Number 2. Right now, masks are really essential, and some people decided to turn it into a fashion statement. It is hard to find masks in stores, but if you still need one, why not go all out and personalize it while you're at it? Thanks to the quarantine, people have made some amazing designs for masks. Even if you aren't going to buy one, it's fascinating to see.
Number 1. Going back to beauty products, I mentioned that one of the best sellers are hair dye. Most people usually go through that one dyed hair phase, and if you haven't already went through that phase, you're probably going to go through it in the future, or you're probably considering what color would look best for your hair at this very moment. To tie this in with what I'm talking about, I've noticed that many celebrities are going through a pink hair phase. Why? I don't know, but we're in quarantine, so why not?
Well, that's all the bestsellers and new trends we have here to share with you today.
Hope you had a few laughs or cringes here and there. Either way, that's fine. Or maybe, hopefully, learn something new. I'm Anne.
And I'm Bella. As always, stay safe. And we'll see you next time on RioTV.
Do you like to draw? Here's a tutorial on how to draw a fish.
Hey everyone, if you're looking for something to do and you like arts and crafts, then here's how to paint koi fish. First, here's a list of the supplies you'll need. Paper, paint, paintbrushes, water, and a paper towel. Start by painting the body. This is a teardrop shape. I kind of messed up here, but just don't be like me and you should be fine. Next, use another color to paint the tail. This is a triangle shape with a curve at the end. Now pick another color to draw the fins. These are leaf shapes which you should draw across from each other on opposite sides of the body. Now add the top fin. This is kind of like a squiggly worm shape which you should draw at the front of the body. Now add different color spots wherever you like. Next, just add 2 eyes. All you need to do now is add outlining and details and you should be done. I hope you followed along and had fun. Have a great day!
If you would like to watch this week's Fun Friday on video game music, click the link in the description. That's it for today. I'm Cameron, and have a great 3-day weekend.